Hi, I'm Steve Sambliss.
And I'm Bradley Damon.
And we just got out of the screening of Batman?
Yes, Batman.
The Dark Knight.
Oh, and he was dark.
It was dark. Listen, we saw it in IMAX.
Yeah.
And realistically, it's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
I agree with you, Steve.
Pretty amazing. Well, thank you, Bradley. I appreciate you agreeing with me.
Well, usually I don't, because you think that, like other movies, kids movies, and all, but I do agree with him this time.
Yeah, the movie was just phenomenal. Heath Ledger it had to be his best performance I've ever seen.
I agree with you, Steve.
Thank you, Brad. He's really you're coming out of your skin tonight. You're really just coming out of your shell.
What was that? That's a bat.
Exactly, that was good. And so, at any rate, the movie was phenomenal. We saw it in IMAX.
Unbelievable.
The cinematic photography thing going on there.
Let me try that one, Steve. The cinematography was unbelievable. You have to see this movie in IMAX. If you can see it in IMAX, I highly recommend it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm sure it's wonderful. I mean, the story, everything else was great. So if you see it at the regular theater, I highly recommend it still. But IMAX, dudes up.
Absolutely. So yeah, the movie once again was amazing. The special effects in it it wasn't like a special effects movie though, was it?
Well, see, that's what I loved about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It brought you back to the original days when actually special effects were real effects.
Right.
They blew up a building and it looked like the building was blowing up and not like
building. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then
the stuff was realistic. I mean, you don't see it was obviously not a guy against a green screen. Everything from when he was jumping off buildings to the fight scenes and stuff. I mean, you just felt the crunching, and there was something about that IMAX too. I mean, not only was it was visually amazing, but the sound was just phenomenal too.
It hit you right in the chest.
Just absolutely amazing.
Like exactly.
I was bleeding by the time the movie was over with.
Now, my only problem was, and I hate to say there's a problem with the movie because I really enjoyed it, is that it ran a little long, but
yeah,
as Steve said, it ran long, and then all of a sudden you forgot that it ran long. Then it ran long, and
they keep bringing you back.
Keep bringing it back.
So they keep bringing you back. Exactly.
But my only other problem is that the lead actress, what was her name?
Oh, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
That was the girl?
Yeah.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Didn't she remind you of Spider-Man's lead woman?
In a lot of ways, except that I didn't.
That was my only problem.
I didn't find her likable.
Well, she looked just like. Is that your phone?
Sorry, I've got a little phone here. Let me just turn that right off there. That's you.
That's you. Cameraman.
Thank you, cameraman. You want to take some calls? We're doing the review reviews. Exactly.
Anyways, that aside, love the story. I mean, I think
that was a good story.
I mean, that was Batman.
That was the cool part. It was actually a good story.
It beat the original Batman, in my opinion.
Oh, it killed. Hey, I heard something interesting tonight too. I heard that Jack Nicholson. Yes, Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicklaus,
the golfer, actually told Heath Ledger not to do the part because it was the most mentally taxing part he's ever done. And yeah, well, let me tell you what. If you saw, when you guys see the movie, you see Heath Ledger's character as a Joker. I mean, this was the most
intense.
It was so intense. There was so many layers to what he was doing.
Yeah.
It was just amazing. I've never seen anybody just get into a character like that, and it was seamless. You felt like this guy was in the Joker's skin.
Yeah.
It was absolutely phenomenal.
Anyways.
So once again, amazing movie.
Amazing movie.
You have to go see it. If you can see it, you should see it in
IMAX.
Absolutely.
And if you can't, just see it anyways because it's like two dudes up.
Two dudes
or is that Hang 10?
Hang 10? What it is?
Hang 10.
That was two
Hang 10.
up.
All right.
So anyhow, I'm Steve Sambliss.
And I'm Bradley Damon, the Canadian.
And we're about to show you the trailer.
So enjoy.
Enjoy your movies.